Welcome to the channel. Today, we're talking about one of the most intense stories in the world of mixed martial arts. Kamaru Usman, the former welterweight champion, wants the biggest and toughest challenge, a fight against lightweight champion Islam Makhachev. What this challenge means, why Usman believes he can shock the world, and how it could change the UFC landscape. Stay tuned, because things are about to get serious. Kamaru Usman, former UFC welterweight champion, is seeking what he calls the biggest and baddest possible fight with current champion Islam Makhachev. Usman, with a record of 21 wins and 4 losses, hopes to become Makhachev's first title challenger after the champion recently claimed the welterweight belt with a dominant performance over Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 322. Makhachev, who previously ruled the lightweight division, has just moved up to 170 pounds, and Usman believes this is the perfect moment for the UFC to make this matchup happen. In statements to ESPN, Usman expressed confidence that the fight could be booked soon. "I think the chances are great. The timing would be now. There are many fighters in the welterweight division who could put their name in the mix, but with all due respect, this is also an entertainment company. You want the biggest, baddest fights. It's a no-brainer," he said. His stance reflects not only his personal ambition, but also his understanding of the UFC business, where big fights drive attention and revenue. Makhachev, widely regarded as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, has also stated that he prefers the matchup with Usman over other potential challengers. The Russian has shown interest in a possible fight with two-division champion Ilia Topuria, who recently commented on social media that Makhachev is the most boring thing in this sport. However, Usman does not see any real upside for Makhachev in such a matchup. Do you see Topuria moving up to welterweight, winning the title, and then defending it against welterweights? Nobody sees that. It would only be a massive fight for the company. But what does Islam gain from that? Nothing, and everything to lose. If something goes wrong and he loses, he lost to a featherweight, he said. Usman, 38, lost his title to Leon Edwards at UFC 278 and went through a rough 0-3 stretch from 2022 to 2023. However, he bounced back strongly this year by defeating rising contender Joaquin Buckley by decision in a UFC Fight Night main event in June. With that victory, Usman has re-established himself as a serious and experienced contender, ready to face Makhachev in a fight that promises to be one of the most anticipated and electrifying matchups in the welterweight division. Thanks for joining me in this breakdown. The potential fight between Kamaru Usman and Islam Makhachev promises to be one of the most explosive matchups in the UFC if it becomes a reality. Let me know in the comments who you think would have the advantage and why. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content. See you in the next video.